What is up, guys? My name is Coriola, and welcome to episode 51 of my Out of the Park Baseball 17 franchise here with the Kansas City Royals. And we are here at the midseason of the 2031 season. We are currently sitting at 31-21, good for first place in the American League Central. We are 4.5 games up on second place Cleveland, and so our young core may be looking for an early playoff appearance. The offense has been kind of inconsistent across the board. Velasquez has hit only 238, Swarm only 233. Ramirez has been between 240 and 300 all season long. Right now he's at 256, 345 average, 7 home runs. Okay. Okazaki was at 300 earlier this year. Now he's down to 221, 285 on base, 12 home runs. Canterbury's hitting 280 with 8 home runs. Alejandro Lopez is hitting 299 with 5 home runs. He's really figured it out this season, finally, shown us that he is our catcher of the future. Billy Napier's been decent, 252, 6 home runs. Danny Samora's been terrible, and Tony Alcala's hit 326. Pitching staff, Takeda 384, Ventura 375, Green 217. He's back to his 2029 form. Already exceeded his WAR from last year. As you can see, his strikeouts are up, walks are down, and his home runs are way, way down. His BABIP is down too. His ERA plus is over 120 better. So yeah, he's been unbelievable. Henry's been solid, 445, and Arias has been pretty bad, 550. Bullpen, Montesioca 354, Volmar 360, Jensen 312, Lovas 342, Severson 173, Allard 327, and Cabello 249. In the minor leagues, Adam Jackson's potential rating's gone down, but he's pitching amazing. He's pitching 239 in AAA. I might just look at bringing him up. Nowicki, I don't understand my head scout, because Nowicki is a 3.18 ERA in Omaha, and he's going down to Armando Santiago 3.86. He's actually going up. So the guy with the highest of our top 3 prospects, his ERA is actually going up. I'd like to reorganize the lineup if possible. Didn't reorganize it that much. I want Canterbury leading off, followed by Alcala. Let me change that in my American League lineups. And my National League, that won't take that long. He's not playing in this one, because they'd rather have Okazaki, I'd rather have Canterbury. Let's see. Yeah, we could use a shortstop pretty badly, actually. Or bring up another third base in play. Swarm at shortstop. Can Canterbury play center? No, he can't, unfortunately. Alright. Alright, there we go. That's pretty good. Alright, we've got the first-year player draft. Not an amazing draft class. We're picking 12th overall. Here are the top players. I'll go through them as they get drafted. Number 1, Minnesota takes Cesar Guajaro. He looks pretty good. Not gonna lie, Minnesota got a nice player. His defense is a bit concerning, but other than that, he's gonna be pretty good. Dylan Lewis to Toronto. His eye is definitely a concern, as well as his defense. I would not have drafted him. Atlanta takes Chris Thomas, and this was my favorite prospect. Left fielder, power hitting, gets on base, doesn't strike out. Not great. He reminds me a lot of Jonathan Ramirez. He was my favorite. We pick at 12th. He went 3. The only pitcher above 4 stars is Jimmy McCall. He goes to Milwaukee. Reminds me a lot of the dude we were going to draft last year, but then took Nowicki instead. John Dyson goes to Boston. Cleveland gets the next best pitcher, Herb LaSalle. I like LaSalle a lot. I think he's be a solid pitcher. Pittsburgh takes Jerry Ahern. I liked him, except for his speed was kind of a question mark. But otherwise, his offense looks pretty damn good. Tampa Bay takes Omar Rodriguez. I liked him a lot. I know how these picks are going, so I'm not really like, oh, darn, I liked him a lot, because I knew Tampa Bay was going to take him already. Arizona takes a first baseman. Looks a lot like Alejandro Lopez, but at first base. Chicago takes Jonathan Worley. Discipline is definitely a red flag. And Philadelphia takes Ron Raynor, a pitcher right between us, before us, not really concerned. I wouldn't have taken him anyway. So let me get some water quickly. So the position I want is shortstop, and here are top shortstops. Tim Button, Mike Hall. He's a second baseman, and he's a third baseman. That is what we've got to work with. I think, not Button, but, okay, Hall's a second base. If we could get him in the second round, I would much prefer that. So I don't want to take him at 12. So let's look at the rest of the players on the board. Top guy is Calvin Baker, and right now he looks like the best prospect. Defense is definitely a concern, but if those offense pans out, he's fast and powerful center fielder, and I could definitely get behind Baker. Another possibility would be Sam Burke, who reminds me a lot of the other first baseman taken. We could get a pitcher, but great pitches, just the makeup is not very good. We've got another center fielder here, Danny Escobar, who I actually hadn't seen, and I really like Danny Escobar. 20 years old. Already 1 star. I believe Baker's only half. Baker's got more potential. Escobar looks more solid. I'm going to take, you know what, I was going to take Calvin Baker. 17 years old is definitely a concern. I'm going to take Danny Escobar at the 12th overall pick. All right, let's auto draft to our next pick. Mike Hall is still there, so we can still get him. And I believe I'll do that. Let's just look through the rest. We've got a catcher, a right fielder, a second baseman, a closer, second baseman, catcher, first base, pitcher, who is actually impossible, but I really like him, so I'll try to pick him up maybe 4th round or so. So yeah, I'm going to go out and say that Mike Hall is the best player on the board right now, so we will take him and skip to our next pick. Pitcher's still there. He is fragile, which is probably the biggest concern. I want to take one of the catchers I saw. And I like Russell better because he has better defense. I forgot to mention something with the lineup. I'll go back to that after this draft. I just remembered. All right, now we're going to take Tim Black. Man, that all just looks really, really good. If that can pan out, he's going to be fantastic. Usually these impossible pitchers don't pan out, but I'm always willing to take a chance on them when I've got the money. All right, now we are down to... Actually, I really like this shortstop. Joe Parkerson. Contact is a bit low. Strikeouts are a bit low, but he can play all over the field. And, yeah, I'm definitely going to take Joe Parkerson. He's big, 20 years old. Looks pretty good, unless one of these already 1 stars looks better, but no. What about this shortstop? Yeah, I definitely like Patterson the best. Parkerson, sorry. Moving on, round 5. Still got that center fielder. Got another impossible shortstop. Norm Myers was the shortstop who was impossible. So let's see, who do I like the best? Kind of like the shortstop. Dean Lamb can play all over the field. Gap power is probably his biggest concern. I don't like seeing that when someone's got really low gap power. But let me look at this other shortstop. I'll get him next round if he's still there. So we'll get Lamb. I like Lamb better. Steve Raines remains on the board. So we'll take him round 7, round 8. Could get another catcher. Let's see this guy. I'm going to take him because he's got the better power and eye potential. Who is that? Was that you? It was you. It was Jonathan Russell. Thanks, Jonathan. If anyone knows what that's from, let me know. Because that is the funniest thing I've ever watched. Brandon Zane, third baseman, like him. We'll take him. Continuing. We've got some 2 stars. If there's anyone I like, I'll take him. Got a catcher. Got a shortstop. I'm going to take Joe Timmons. Continue on. Almost done. We're getting down to the... Who's the other guy I liked? Wasn't Flanagan. I don't remember who it was. Was it you? He's impossible. It wasn't him. Maybe he got taken. All right. Let's look through the 1.5. See if there's anyone. Well, yeah, I saw someone. Zach Hamilton. Remember that. Actually, you don't have to. I have to. Yeah. All right. Zach Hamilton looks like the last best player on the good player on the board. So we will take him and then let our John Mozeliak do the rest. All right, so we get through 11 rounds. That's pretty good of guys we like. Yes, the thing I forgot to mention was Luis Torrens got hurt. He was hitting pretty well, so we called up Jose Guardado to be our backup catcher. And I'm messing up my entire desk right now. 1 second while I get... My desk is a great metaphor for my life. All messy and out of control. Almost. Alright, we continue. So yeah, I am going to look. Who do we have in the organization? Because Samora is not cutting it. Juan Costello. As soon as I get my stuff in order. Costello. Third base, so we'd have to adjust. What about Micah Stevens? He's just third base too. I think I like Stevens a bit better. He's hitting better in AAA. Looks better, more MLB ready, so I'm going to... Dare I screw Samora? Nope. Screw you. I just sent him to double A accidentally. What about Gorton? Is he warrant a call back up? Yeah, he does. He's hitting 466. That does warrant a call back up. Basically, Tony Alcala 2.0. But we'll give him another shot. Sorry, Micah. I know I kind of promised you that, but you'll get it as soon as... What can we get for Luis Maldonado? Because if we can get something, I'm probably going to get rid of him right now. So he's not been as good as I thought he would. Maybe like a backup catcher? Ooh, if any of these guys catchers were on 1-year deals, I would totally do that. Any of these guys have options for next year? No. I will find one. He's got a player option, which he'd probably accept. I meant a team option. 4 years. No, thank you. That's it. Just those 3. Alright. What about pitchers? Could get a young relief pitcher who has options left. Yeah. Alright. So we're going to ship away Luis. I should probably send him to AAA, but oh well. Micah Stevens to the majors. And last but not least, Eddington has kind of struggled, so we're going to send him to triple. We're going to waive his ass and call up Alex Castro, who is throwing a 3.39 in AAA this year. That's pretty good. That's good enough to come back to the majors. So Castro will be our 5th starter. Let's see how they set the lineups. Still want Canterbury leading off. Still want Alcala hitting 2. Did you play first base by any chance? God, he's so bad at defense. I don't get why his rating's so high. Can see that inside my head the gears are turning. Thinking, how can I start? I would be better suited at first. Probably Swarm. Actually, they're the same. Alright, so we're going to put you at first, you at third. Move you there, move you out of there. And Zach's going to learn how to play second and short. We do need to find out a better backup infielder. Okay. Alright. Spending too much time on this. Alright. Just this one. Alright, what you got for me? Canterbury's hitting 280, you're hitting 221. I want Canterbury starting. I want him leading off. Alcala 2, Lopez 4, and I want Stevens at third, Swarm at first, Richie there, Morella there. Change that. Alright. Copy lineup, copy depth chart, paste, and paste. Alright, now we go to offer that impossible guy. Tim Black, he wants 4 million. We'll give him that. And simulate and see how these guys react. Anyone? Whoa. How much do you want? That's a lot. What about you, Mr. Myers? Anyone not want a butt ton of money? Nope. Okay. I would like some of those guys, but they want way too much money. So we simulate. We lose the first one to Cleveland. Game 2 against Cleveland, we lose. Eddington Arias gets claimed. I am perfectly fine with that. So that means I don't have to do anything with him. All right, can we at least split this 4-game series? This will be 1 game 1 here. Nope, we lose. 3 straight losses. We are still a game and a half up on Cleveland. Now we've got Boston 4-3 and then Chicago 4-3. And we lose again. We get Russell and Parkerson. Why is it always every time I start recording an episode we just go on a massive lose streak? Oh, there's 3. Not 3. It was not 3 games in a row. It was more than that. But Cabello goes down for 3 weeks. He's been pretty good this season. Put him on the 15-day DL. Call up somebody. Cordova. Yeah, Cordova looks better. Put you in the long relief. He used to be a starting prospect, then we moved him to the bullpen and got better. Now we've got 3 against Chicago. we take the first, and the second and third are double header. It's just waiting for Tim Black, it looks like. Escobar, Hall have accepted their contracts. He looks pretty good. All right. Doubleheader. Can we at least split the doubleheader? We do. That's fine. We take the series. Black says yes. All right. So I'll see you guys back at the International Amateur Free Agency. All right. We are back. We are now 39-37 after a rough June, mostly starting pitching staff. Benchura's up to 426, Green up to 309, Takeda down to 388, Henry up to 502, and Castro's at 730. All right, but we've got international amateurs. All right. Anyone I'd be willing to go over the cap for? Question. No, not really. Damn, I don't like these prospects. Maybe I'll just offer $3 million to him and say, screw this. No one else I see worthy of money. So yeah, I'm just gonna offer Oscar Ortega $3 million. In fact, I'll do 3.1 million because that doesn't go over. Hopefully not. All right, let's check out my international team and see if we need to promote people. We need to promote people. All right. Start checking off people all the way down to there. Boom and boom. Promote all y'all to this lowest league. And continue on. We are one game back, which is definitely by no means insurmountable. But we continue to lose, so eventually it will be. We are now 2.5 back. We just called up Cordova, who's at a 7.15 in 11 innings, so yeah. You know what? Let's give Danny Cabello a chance. Not at the expense of Wayne Green, because he's been one of our better pitchers. Does Henry have... Henry has stamina. Alright. Let's reorganize these. Sorry for my silence there. Alright, there we go. Let's give Cabello a shot in the rotation. And Ortega says no. Fucking Blue Jays. And, oh, he accepted. Alright, Ortega just flat out accepted, so I guess we'll go after Marin. I guess. 400,000 for you. Anyone else? Third baseman, why not? So I guess I'll throw out 800,000 for you. It's at 1.2. Anyone want 1.8? Yeah. We're actually under 500 now after we've lost 3 straight games. This is once again turning on the recording just makes this team go to shit. Oh, there's an. It's like Mozeliak. I'm gonna give him a 2-year extension. See if he accepts that. Pitching coach. It's done decent. What about... Yeah, bench coach has done well. I'll offer him an extension. Pitching coach. Yeah, I'll give him a 2-year extension. That's fair. Now I just need to hear back from Mozeliak. We've lost 4 straight games. Make it 5, and there goes Velasquez for a week and a half. We can't put him on the DL because that's too short, but he'll be back by the end of the All-Star break. Man, this is all just going to shit. Marin wants more money. I'll offer you $700,000, greedy. Keep losing by 1 run, which is not very nice. We've lost 3 straight games by 1 run. Now we've got 7 games left before the All-Star break. Hopefully we can... Nope, it's like the game is laughing at me. It's like I am a... It's the game's just mocking me. I'm looking for... I'm on Mozeliak. Where did all these pictures come from? Like you. Actually, I recognize your name, but... Like, where's, like, Adam Jackson? I don't get why his rating is going down so much. So, yeah, we've lost 5 straight games by 1 run. And we've lost 7 straight games in general. There's Marin. So we get our guys. And we move on. And there's another one. This is... The offense all of a sudden has gone quiet. Come on. Let's win some games. Apparently not yet. This is losing streak has all but pushed us out of playoff contention. We're now 8 games. There's a win. 7 games under 500. We are 8 games under 500 at the All-Star break. We've got Cameron Severson in the All-Star game. At least we have a representative. All right. Yeah, the pitching has just gone to shit. Like, what happened? Anyone we can call up? Like, why is your rating going down? You're my number 1 overall pick. You're supposed to be good for, damn it. You're in AAA is your 2nd year, and you're already 241. Like, Mozeliak, what more do you want from this guy? Pitching is mined out, and you're like, not good enough. Anyone interesting on the trading block? Nope. Just a bunch of old people. Torrens. You're getting starts. Could always call up Guardado and just take those away from you. All right, we've got Detroit headed right out of the gates. Win the first one 3-0. That's what I like to see. Win the second one 3-1. That's what I like to see. And we lose the third one in extra innings by 1 run. All right. Do we trade Wayne Green is now the question. Capitalize on some of his value. If he has some on the market. Which apparently he doesn't. For some reason, he's considered an overpaid veteran just because he's got a contract extension. Cobos is doing fantastic. Like, that's a good deal for me if I were a contender. Like, can I get a prospect out of him? Like, do you have a good shortstop prospect? Not really. Yeah, we're going to try to trade Wayne Green. Who else is offering me good stuff? Minnesota. I'm not trading him in division. Baltimore's offering me good stuff. Gleyber Torres is still tearing it up since leaving Kansas City. Wow, he's been fantastic, actually. Yeah, he's been really freaking good. You got a good shortstop. Yeah, you've got a good shortstop, Josh Erdman for Wayne Green. He's not overpaid. He is still in his 20s. He's 30. Okay, I lied. He's not in his 20s anymore. Damn it, we can't get anything back for Wayne Green. He's doing really well, and that's another thing I don't like with OTP. Just because he's getting paid a lot of money doesn't mean we can't take him. What about Takeda? I want to start. Oh, wow. Okay. Cincinnati looks like a trade partner. I wonder why I say that. Yeah, we could get. There's a lot of teams offering prospects. That makes me happy. Any shortstops? No, why am I not surprised? Because no one has a shortstop. A couple years ago, no one had a center fielder. Well, now no one has a shortstop. Let's look to Cincinnati. Who else could we get? You've got just first baseman. That's all you have. What do you have on the active roster? Got a good shortstop, but he's probably getting paid like, $30 million a year. Any good young position players? Nope, not really. Back to the offers table. Miami's offering me a pretty damn good center field prospect. Yeah. And he can play first base. First base is probably his best position. Alright, so let's get John Bullard in here. Nah. Not happening. Check out his prospects. Can I get an infielder? Randy Seabrook. Yeah, I'd finish this trade if I could get Seabrook. Brett Henry. That's it. I mean, yeah. You have to give me back a pitcher, though, too. And that's where I don't think this is going to work. Alright. Who can you offer me back? Not really anyone. And that's kind of an issue from my point of view. Ooh, it's not an issue if I get this guy. Oh. Okay, what about Pat Morgan? It's not an issue if I get this guy. Yeah. Alright, let's look at other people. Alright, who else is offering? Los Angeles. Take a look at your prospects. I see that shortstop, but he's going to be a free agent next season. Damn it. Seems like every good prospect's going to be a shortstop. So we're getting Brian Brown, who's another pitcher. We've got a cuckload of pitchers in our farm, which I am by no means complaining about. Could get an outfielder and an infielder. Could I get both Grube and Pullman? Just drafted. What about Bennett? I don't like Bennett. None of these teams are really prospect rich. What about the Mets? They're offering a decent amount. Got a right fielder, although we've got our right fielder of the future, and his name is Jonathan Ramirez. What else you got? Basically nothing. Not something that's worth Yuji Takeda. Oh, the Padres. I'm trading with the Padres. I always make good trades with the Padres. What about you? Okay. They got smart. What about you? I would do this deal for probably just him. Yeah, not just him, but I need pitcher in return, obviously. Who you got? This is the type of guy I'm looking for. Might be enough. Alright, we could get him pretty easily. Jose Soler. Yep, that's good. Yeah, but we could definitely get more for a guy like Takeda's a problem. If we get Tyler Bourne for just... You have no idea how tempted I am to say screw the Denny Velasquez experiment and get Tyler freaking Bourne. But he can only really play right. That's an issue, so we continue shopping around. I'm spending a lot of time on this. Just wanted to be kind of quick, but you're not any good. Alright, we'll continue closer to the deadline. I like the Cincinnati guy because he was a first baseman, and we could use an elite first base prospect. So let's see how we do in the next few games. See if we get close to 500. We've won back-to-back. So we sweep Cleveland. Offense put in on show, double digits in each game. Now we've got 6 at home against the American League West. I almost said AFC West. Huge game between my Chiefs and the Oakland Raiders on Thursday night. NBC, definitely watch, even if you don't care about either teams. Even if you're a Broncos fan, you should be watching that game. Also, shout out to all the Broncos fans that are watching this right now. I love you guys. All right, we lose 3 games in a row after winning 4 in a row. Because, well, this team loses 4 in a row right after winning 4 in a row. That was really confusing how I explained that. All right, Takeda's 29. He's got option next season. I don't love him. I did, and now I don't. So, I want to talk to Cincinnati. Wrong first base prospect. Who could we get? So now we can't finish this. Well, I'm not doing a steal if I don't get him, so safe to say deal's probably off now. Who could I shop around and get someone good in return for? Yeah, I could. You're right. Let's see what Montes de Oca could get us. We've had good luck trading pit closers in the past before. You're offering the most, so you make me think you would give me a prospect. What? Oh, wait. Ooh, I like Nick Luna. But he's out for 5 weeks. Can't get him now. Why did it just go to Danny Ventura? Third base. Second base. Sure, if I could get this guy, I'd trade Montes de Oca. That's not my definition of being close. Alright, last but not least, we'll shop around. Green, I believe, has an option this year. He does. So if we think he's, not getting any value, we could potentially just decline the option, slap a qualifying offer on him. Ooh, San Diego's offering me some interesting players. I think I gotta go see San Diego once again. Mr. General Manager of the San Diego Padres, how would you like to make a deal with me? Well, ooh. Ooh. Alright. Who is the best one? Soler was a good one. Is he an option? He's not. What about this guy? Latimer. Crap, he's good. Potentially. I hate this. Why can't you see OSA and both on the same? Alright, we're doing Ed Barrientos. Because apparently he can cancel out an overpaid veteran. Alright, Jason Fox. Now get me somebody in return. I would consider that somebody in return. Just for... Man, I'm so tempted just to say, fuck it. What about this shortstop? I would do it for this shortstop. Good night. Yes. Travis Banks. For a damn good young shortstop. Oh, San Diego. I love the Padres so much. This is amazing. I'm basically just like, who do I like from your... Oh, Ryan Orr, old friend alert. Kean Thompson's still doing pretty well. So he's doing really well considering his age. Travis Banks is all it would take. Then can I get McDonald? Alright, if I can get McDonald. Oh, yes. McKenzie. Alright. We're giving up a good major leaguer, pitcher, and a good center field prospect, which we have a decent amount of for 2 major league infielders and a major league pitcher. San Diego, thank you guys so much for doing business with us. I love the... That's the 4th trade. We made the Jeremy Canterbury trade. Then we made the... It's ridiculous. His stamina's not great, but he can definitely fit in Kansas City. Alright. So now we have to send down an infielder. Richie Napier. Could just say screw first base. Swarm he's developed a rating there, so we can put him there, so we can say screw first base. Haha. See ya. Alright. Now, man, San Diego. What a bunch of great guys in San Diego. I think we should make it a tradition. Every year we look to trade to not exploit San Diego. Oh, Kazaika's injured for a day, so let's simulate forward and see how that changes those lineups. No, I did not want to do this. Last game against Texas, we lose. Where's Okazaki in all of this? Okay. Oh, he's playing first. Huh. Interesting. That could work. Alright, so it's going to put Takeda, Ventura, Henry, McDonald, Castro, Cabello's back in the... Yeah, that's fair for pitching staff. Alright. Swarms hit 260. How's Stevens hit? Not great. We need you to be our backup outfielder. No, which means Canterbury goes there, 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 there. Richie gets second. Gorton gets that. Morel gets that. You can... Alright, let's see. We'll just say that. You can't really play third, but oh well. Alright, lineup now. I think that's a fantastic idea to have him lead off. I don't, actually. I still want Canterbury. I want Canterbury, Castaneda, Ramirez, Okazaki, Lopez, Alcala, Swarm. There we go. Wait. That's fine. Pinch hitters and pinch runners. Alright, now got to deal with this. And just switch that, and now in this case, I'm fine with letting Okazaki play first. Lineup's got to be Canterbury, Castaneda, Ramirez, Okazaki, Lopez, Alcala. Yep, that's good. All right, cool. All right, so big trade with San Diego. Well, that should just be my catchphrase. Big trade with San Diego, because it happens every year. Scouting update. As we finish with the loss, and Volmar's out for 5 months. So this season has not gone quite as expected. We'll call up Alanis. Sure, why not? Adam Jackson. I'm really considering calling up Adam Jackson right now. I know I just called, but I can send Castro down. Yeah, we're going to call up Adam Jackson. You guys can see his first start. Jim Nowicki continues to slide, which makes me very disappointed. All right, let's set. Nope. Nope. There we go. All right. Yeah, Jackson gets to start before McDonald. All right. It'll be at Tampa Bay. It looks like. So we've taken... Watch that be, and it accidentally simulated it. I don't think that was, right? Nope, it was. He goes 2 1/3 innings, gives up a ton of runs, but we get the win. All right. If we're close, we might have a... What's it called? You know what I'm talking about. Pennant chase episode, but if not, here are the stats. You can look. Here are the pitching stats. You can look. Here are the relief stats. Look. More top prospects in the major leagues. I think he's going to have a solid season. Rebuilding continuing to come along nicely. We get another nice trade from San Diego. What a bunch of G's they got down in San Diego, man. Yeah. Hope you guys did enjoy. Another fun. Who knew rebuilding projects would be this fun? Thank you all for watching. I will see you all next time. Goodbye.